from functional flex. Today, we're gonna look at the deadlifts. I'm gonna give you guys the keys to the gates of Gainesville when it comes to these barbell deads. First things first, you gotta know your stance. You must know where you need to be. We're gonna do the conventional deadlift, so that's gonna be feet hip width apart. Here's the quick, easy drill to figure it out. Go ahead and stand, 3, 2, 1, jump, land, look down. Okay, that's a pretty good place. Your body has chose this stance for you. This is where your body wants you to do the deadlift. So we're gonna bring this stance right over here to the barbell. What we want to look at is taking that same exact position that we just looked at from that jump and bringing it right here. Barbell should be cutting the feet in half so that we are halfway between the heel and the toe with the barbell. When I look down, I see it cutting my feet in half. The movement now to get set up is gonna start right here at the pelvis, at the hips. So what we wanna do is imagine that we're sitting back into a chair. You can put your hands right here on your hip crease and push your pelvis back. So as we do this, I'm not bending the knees yet. I'm starting here with the hips. Hips are gonna go back, back's gonna stay flat, and I'm hinging here. You should literally feel your thigh and your hip coming together, closing into this crease here as you sit back. So this, now we've hinged the hips, we're gonna bend the knees, okay? So we're gonna bend the knees just enough and sink into this position till the shins touch the barbell. Once the shins have touched the barbell, I'm in a pretty good starting position for that back position, the knee position, the hip position. I'm gonna take the hands are gonna come in real close to my legs. Wanna keep them in nice and tight. That's gonna let us really draw power from the lats. And now we're here, but I'm too far forward. What you guys wanna make sure is that you're not pulling your deadlift from forward position. You pull from this position, all the load goes right here into the low back. It's not gonna be in the muscles we want it to be in. So what we wanna do is make sure that we sit back to the point where if you were to look at me from the side, you'd be seeing that the barbell, for the most part, is lined up with my shoulders in a nice straight line. As we start this movement now, what we want to do is pull the lats back. So I'm going to pull back with my arms, shoulder blade's going to draw in, and I'm going to push the ground down with my feet. It's going to look like this. So I'm going to pull, I'm going to push, bar's going to slide right up the shins, all the way, hips are going to come forward, and I'm going to stand tall in a neutral brace position. Notice, not lean back, not lean forward, instead standing tall, shoulder blades drawn back, chest up, braced, neutral, spinal position. Now, we're gonna push the hips back, back's gonna stay flat. This is the same setup movement we did. Barbell's gonna slide right down the legs, and we're gonna bring it all the way to the bottom for the perfect setup, the perfect execution of the deadlift. You must take into consideration your individual differences, and what we're talking about is here in this deadlift, you guys, I gave you very minimal cueing, very basic cueing. I'm not sitting here coaching every single angle, saying it needs to be this, that, because guess what? I don't know you, I don't know your anatomy, I don't know your bone structure, and neither do you really, unless you have fucking X-ray vision or Superman is your trainer. So you gotta be real selective with who you choose to listen to the cues. I'm giving you guys basic stuff here, but if you have people that are sitting there like dictating you to, oh, no, this is wrong, that's wrong, this is wrong, that's wrong, you should really be selective about what you take into consideration there and instead listen to your own body, because your own body is your own best coach. And here's what we really want to avoid when it comes to the deadlift, very basic things that you don't want to do. Everybody knows this, is the unneutral spine, okay? So the rounded back, the kind of turtle shell, the shitting dog, things like that. You guys have seen this in the gym. You don't want to deadlift like this. Does this look good? You guys are looking at me right now. Do you think that I should lift shit up off the floor like that? Absolutely not. So make sure that you're never in that position. It's very easy to do. Take a video of yourself. If you have a training partner, make sure that they know your back's flat. Get all these things down, humble yourself, don't do weight you can't handle, and build your strength to where you can do heavy weights with perfect form. Make sure you always have a braced neutral spine, and other than that, you guys, that is the main concern, the main problem with the deadlift. Anything else that anybody wants to talk shit about, you should probably ignore. You are literally born with this pattern in your blood. This has been in your movement psyche since the time you were born. You know how to deadlift, you know how to squat. Sometimes we forget because of our everyday lifestyle, but your body will find this pattern the more that you do it. Coach Ryan is out. Hey, thank you guys for checking out my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you watching my videos. Remember, subscribe here, share this out. You got a chance to earn $100 cold cash, you guys. Who doesn't want a free $100? I sure as shit would take it. So subscribe to this channel, share any of my videos, and you've entered yourself in for a chance to win. Check out my custom online training program design, all kinds of free content at functionalflexfitness.net. Coach Ryan is out.